Hi there, Anoop here, and today I want to talk to you about the power of prayer and how it can greatly assist you in your life. Now, I'm not asking you to follow any particular religion or any dogma within any religion. I just believe that there is power in prayer. The God that I believe in loves everyone and everything and every race and every religion. So it matters not whether you have a religion or not, whether you follow it or not, for the purpose of this presentation, that is. So, I was brought up in a Christian reality, in a Christian school, although my parents didn't enforce any religious dogmas onto me. They didn't go to the church and didn't expect me to. But I was at a school that taught religious education, so Jesus was a part of reality for me, even though I didn't really believe. Now I say this because I had an experience when I was a young boy, really about maybe six-year-old, and I was planning to steal something from a shop, some candy I think, and I looked and saw the proprietor looking at me, and I was so shocked. I put the candy back and I went home absolutely petrified. My mother kept asking me what was the matter with me, and I wouldn't tell her, and I said everything's okay, and I couldn't sleep at night. I thought the police were going to come and get me the next day, and anyway, I prayed to Jesus because I'd heard of him, basically, and instantaneously I had a peace come across my heart that shocked me. It absolutely shocked me that there was some reality to this intangible thing called the divine, basically. Now, in my reality it was Jesus because of the patterns of behavior and the consciousness that I was used to in my society, but it really doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, that is. I mean, this is only my opinion. The purpose of this presentation is to give you the power of prayer and how it can really help you in your life. You see, the thing is, as Carl Jung said, if you look at a dinghy in the ocean, the dinghy is the conscious mind, the ocean the unconscious mind. And the dinghy, which contains the ego, so small in comparison to the ocean, thinks it's running the show. And of course, you've got this powerhouse of energy and patterns of behavior underneath you that's really running the show. Another word you could use for this unconscious is God, because it contains everything. So the divinity is in there. And as I said, please don't get carried away with my terminology and my use of the word God. Whatever it is for you. I think there are many roads to the same path. Many paths to the same divine source. And so, that being said, the ego in the conscious mind is continuously trying to think that everything's okay. It's trying to have us believe that everything is okay. And it's trying to work everything out for us. Now, the unconscious has the tools necessary to give us what we need. And what we've got to do is to get away from the ego's need to control it and to sort it out. That's where prayer comes in. So by simply praying, you're bypassing your ego. You're trusting that there's a force of love, of divinity, that is more powerful than you, that you're connected to, and you're giving over to that divine force. You're going past your ego. You're basically saying, I need some help. I don't know how to do this. Please help. Now, the masculine ego-driven part within you doesn't want to do this. But you can find greatness and you can find the results and solutions to everything in your life by simply praying. Just a simple prayer. You don't need to make it ritualistic in the fact that you don't need to follow any dogma around how to do it. You pray in your way. It can be you talking to God every day, or it can be you getting on your knees and putting your hands together and praying in that way. But simply having a communion. One thing I do every morning and every night is I say thank you to God. Thank you for my experience of life. It makes me feel nice. If I can't sleep, I say to Jesus, please come and help me. Again, I'm not asking you to talk to Jesus. I'm asking you to talk to the divine. It's just that I had that experience at an early age that really worked for me. So use this to get away from thinking you need to sort it out, because you don't. If you say that you believe in God, and you worry, you don't believe in God. If you worry, you do not believe in the divine power that you're connected to. So by praying, you're starting to realize and trust that you are connected to a divinity that will never let you down. You might not get it the way you'd like it, but you will always get what you need. And the more you pray, the more peace and love and joy will come into your life, and the more understanding. And everything will sort itself out. Plus, you don't need to worry about it, because there's an incredible power underneath you that's running the show for you. And so you're letting yourself be danced the more you pray. And that's when we're in the flow, when we allow ourselves to be danced in life, when everything just easily and effortlessly joins together. The right things happen at the right time. And it starts by your belief in the divine, and your belief is continued and enhanced by the power of prayer. So I leave you with that little prayer. I pray for you that you get the best life ever, and I pray that everything works out perfectly for you at the right time. And so that's it for today. I wish you the greatest day whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you again next time. Thank you.